And thereof, as they break away over 7 furlongs in the second race, the Kildare House Hotel EBF Fillies Maiden, prominent as Murkala with Myconian Odyssey and Cala Margarita as they sort themselves out. Right with the leaders is exactly with Madazion in the centre. So it's Cala Margarita who goes on by a couple of lengths to Myconian Odyssey, improving Lake Victoria on the outside of Madazion. Senna's Girl running the rail is exactly being followed in these still enough early stages by Volova. Murkala's next, then Dahlia Noir in mid-division, and then Lovely and So to Bed. Wide of the leaders, Bay Connolly, followed by Red Letter, and then Valencia, followed towards halfway by Blondina. Little changes up front. The leader at halfway is Cala Margarita by more than a length. Nudged along second is Myconian Odyssey, followed by Madazion. On the outside in the striped sleeves and cap is Lake Victoria, followed by Stable Companion exactly. On the inside, Volova. Not much room for Senna's Girl, and then Dahlia Noir. Making ground in the middle of the track is So to Bed, and also trying to come into it is Red Letter. As the picture is changing, Lake Victoria has picked it up and readily gone clear from Red Letter, running on the outside of So to Bed, and then Madazion and Dahlia Noir. It's Lake Victoria with coming on the outside Red Letter. It's these two going to the line. Lake Victoria and Red Letter clear of in third place Senna's Girl, and then Murkala.
Seen a really good performance on debut by Lake Victoria, stayed on very well to win in good style on debut. Out of quiet reflection, of course, Aidan, really good performance.
Yeah, thanks, Fran. We're delighted with her. She was showing lovely work at home. She was her first day out, first day at the track, so you'd have to be very happy with her. So Ryan was very happy with her.
Like the way she picked up from the 2 to 1, but when the second challenge, the way she fought on again.
Yeah, she did. She was green. Ryan said he didn't mean to send her on as early, but when she went there, she started pricking her ears and waiting. She was never away, and like I said, hadn't been in front that much. So yeah, and he said he had to make her get down and do it, but he said she still had her ears pricked going to the line, so that's always a very good sign.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah, sure. Obviously, she'll go into one of the good fillies races. She's loads of speed. They didn't go very fast and still travelled very well and quickened very well. So I think probably onto the Silver Flash or something like that, and obviously depend where some of the other fillies and go and see what the lads want to do really.
A couple of good fillies at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it's yeah, they're just starting to come out now, Fran. So it's listen, it's a lovely race, of a lovely day, a lovely track to introduce them really. It's just all perfect kind of for them this time of the year really.
Next race, Hampshire by Galileo making his debut.
Yeah, he's around a long time. He's a well-bred horse. He's lazy at home. He's very fit. He's done plenty of work. We think he should get the trip. And those type of horses, you never really know. When they're hanging around a long time, they just often get into themselves, and when they get out there, they wake up, you know. So he's done plenty of work. He is fit. Should get the trip, and he's ready for a run now. So it'll be interesting to see what he does do.
And Aidan, of course, tomorrow the Railway Stakes, 2 runners and 2 really interesting runners. Turnbridge Wells won really well here, beating Mighty Eru, ran well to Queen Mary, and Henry Matisse, who battled on well to win here in Guineas weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I suppose the Immortal Verse horse has improved plenty. He will stay further. Ryan's horse was lazy when he won the last day, so that's why he has the headgear on him. But he's a lovely, relaxed, lazy horse. He's probably a little bit like his brother. His racing is going to improve him. But 2 very solid horses, we think.
Both very impressive in each of the races.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them. Obviously, the Martin Verse horse was green through the race, but still won well at the Lion and looked like he was going to get 7. But we think either ways it will teach him. But Ryan's horse won very easy. Kind of looked like in second gear. So like he could improve, could step up a good bit from that.
Pretty poly run content tomorrow.
Yeah, we're running her back quick. She's just not really 100% doing things right yet. She's been a little bit keen, so we backed up the race a little bit quick. She wasn't bad the last day, up to 1.25 miles. It'll help her as well. She'll get more time to relax and breathe. So it will be interesting how far she will stay and will she get the trip. But she is in good form since Ascot. She wasn't beaten too far in the Fillies race in Ascot, but seems to have come out of it well.
John Bruegel was very impressed when he won here, and he's by Galileo, won impressively in debut. How's he been since then?
Yeah, he's improved a lot since then. It is 1.25 miles. He will definitely improve when he goes up to 1.5 miles and probably even further. We're kind of running him here with the view to taking him to Goodwood next for the 3-year-old race. We thought the experience would do him good. Obviously, it's 1.25 miles where he'll probably go up to 1.5 miles in Goodwood, but has improved plenty in his work. Whether he'll be sharp enough for those better horses over a mile and a quarter will be interesting, but he is working very nice.
And of course, the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby on Sunday. You've got 4 runners in the race. Been a great race for you over the years. Los Angeles, how's he been since Epsom?
Yeah, good. Everything has went well. We ran him kind of in Epsom with the view that he would come here, and we felt that he needed another run before here. So he seems to be in good form since. Yeah, and then the horse Wayne rides ran in Chester. He was backwards, so we left him and gave him time to come here. We thought this track would suit him. Declan's horse will go forward like he did in Epsom, and it'll be an even pace, so it won't be it'll be a solid even race. And then Dylan's horse ran a good race in Ascot, and you'd imagine the Curragh will suit him as well. He's a horse to stay as well, so hopefully they run well.
And Los Angeles, first time he's getting on a faster surface. All of his runs today have been the easier side of good. How do you think he'll cope with that?
Yeah, I think it should be fine. It was quick enough in Epsom. He came out of it well. We think he should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem. Big open track. And will improve. He's a very big horse, so racing is only going to improve him, kind of mentally and physically, we think. But big, honest, straightforward horse, we think.
Yeah, we've seen that behind the gates in Epsom. He can be a bit boyish.
He's hardy and he's fresh, but he's very genuine. He relaxes very well. Yeah, he was. Listen, he's obviously by Camelot, so Camelots have plenty of nervous energy, but that's the way they are, and that's what kind of makes them good, I think, you know. So I know we're very happy with everything he's done since then. Wayne rides him in his work and seems very happy with him.
Great stuff. Final question. City of Try, how's he ahead of the Eclipse next week?
Good. He worked this morning. Everything went very well with him. Andrew is in charge and with Edmund and Davy. Rachel rode him in his work, and no, he worked very well. Everyone seems very happy. We think he's come forward from Epsom, which we thought he would. It was obviously his first time on a tourney track, first time to drop in, first time over 7 furlongs or a mile. So he had a lot of things to learn in a very short time at Epsom, and we were delighted with him. Ryan said he was very green through the race, but we've been very happy with him since. So it will be interesting. We're looking forward to it.
How exciting is it dropping him down a trip, given the way in which he picked up in the last furlong at Epsom?
Yeah, no, sure. We always thought that was he was going to be. We didn't think he'd have any problem with a mile and a quarter, mile and a half. We didn't think he travels very well. He's a lot of class. He quickens and he stays. So he has a lot of the very important stuff in a horse, really, you know. So listen, we're looking forward to seeing him run now.
We are too. Listen, thanks for joining us, and best luck for the weekend.
Pleasure, Fran. Thanks very much. Thanks, Fran.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.